Hi everyone, it's Mary Jo and welcome back to my channel. Thank you everyone who's been subscribing and sharing and liking. Thank you for your readings and support and love and comments too, and sharing your life with me. I'm so grateful to everyone. And this is our reading for May 7th through May 13th, 2017. The sun is still in Taurus. And remember, all of my solar return readings are up for Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. And you can watch them anytime throughout the year. If it's your sun, moon, ascendant, or if you have heavy placements in those signs, you're more centric to that. You can watch them whenever you want or review them again and again, so throughout the year you see what's going on. But this is the reading for the week. We got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of energy. These are all the minor arcana. There are no majors here, I see. So the minor arcana are the little secrets in our life. There are things that happen on a mundane kind of events that are daily routine things, or the little secrets in our lives that are affecting us. And I am using my Rider-Waite deck. It's the 100-year anniversary one. I like the colors in it. Okay, I did it this way because, you know, I got this energy and I was like, oh. So let me just go with it. I'm going to deliver the message and we're going to look for the rainbows, okay, and the storm. We start with the Five of Pentacles, so we know that this five is about uncertainty. A lot of you are looking to the past. You're worrying about things in the future. You're not staying focused and balanced and grounded what's going on right now. That five energy. It's uncertainties. It's very highly creative, but we need to stay balanced on that rocker, okay, because we are looking to the past. And when we're dwelling in the past, there are things that we are not ready to heal from, or we're trying to heal from, or we're living where we shouldn't be. And looking in the future is anxiety. So yes, you can have clear thoughts of happiness in the future, but with this card, it's talking about worry. All right, so we want to get balance on that little rocker there. You could, like I say, you could look to the past, but don't stare. And you could glimpse at the future. But don't live there, okay? You can dream and fantasize, set intentions, but concentrate on being grateful for right now, because this card with the Five of Pentacles, this is Mercury in Taurus, okay? And so the planetary alignment is right, because I'm recording this actually while Mercury is still in retrograde. But with Mercury in Taurus, we are talking about the way we're thinking. Okay, Mercury rules the lower mind, the body, the physical mind, not the higher evolved mind. And it has already gone direct at the time of this reading, all right? So hopefully some of you are having the conversations that you didn't have that you needed to, the meetings, returning the phone calls, the messages, getting things clarified, because you're worrying for nothing, they're saying. Even there are things that look really bleak and you're saying, listen, Mary Jo, it's pretty bad. Well, yes, things happen in life that are not great news and they upset us, but don't dwell in that. They're saying, okay, look at it for what it is, process this energy, that's that Mercurian mind, process it, but don't dwell in that misery. You want to let it process and then work it through and regain your strength and grounding stability. You know, that's Taurus. Because if you dwell in this misery, it's only going to really stay there. Spirit is always there to help you and guide you. There is help there for you if you don't believe in spirit. There are people in the physical world, they're saying. That's Taurus, physical world, that can help you and will help you. Sometimes it's your pride, they're saying you're not asking for help. And you need to forget your pride, especially if there are other people involved. It's not about you, they're saying. It's not about your ego. There were times in my life, like I said, I raised 4 children by myself. And I've been divorced over 13 years, and I was doing the best I could, working 3 jobs. But I had 4 children. I had to get food stamps, you know, and it wasn't about me. It was about my children. And when I was good, I was on my feet, I wrote a letter to them and said, thank you, and please give it to someone who really needs it. And I was grateful for what it was. This is about releasing that pride, ego, and arrogance, and asking for help with spirit. Because like I said, the uncertainty around everything, you're already looking down. You got to look up. You're looking down and focusing on what's not good and not the where you want to be. All right, you want to raise your eyes, raise your head, raise your spirits, okay? Upward, even if it is truly a bleak situation. Accept it for what it is and ask Spirit what good is coming out of this. And they're saying right now in the background to me, yeah, sure, Mary Jo, you know, if something happened to a family member, what good is coming out of it? Yeah, I understand there are times that we just don't understand and it's the mysteries, but they're saying even if it doesn't comfort you any, if it is about someone else, that is that person's storyline, their karma, and you're here for a part of it, for growth, for evolution, for them to be a lesson, teach a lesson, for you to learn a lesson. And I know that's a slap in the face to a lot of people right now, and they don't want to hear that. I've been there myself, and I do this work every day. There are times I don't want to hear this crap. I just want everything to be all right. And at times, it is about letting go of those things we can't control, because it is about someone else, and it's whatever their chosen plan was, destiny, storyline, fate. And if you don't believe in any of that stuff or karma, it is what they have written into their lives. And even though we don't understand it right now. So with that being said, for some of you, it is about worrying about you're not going to have money to pay your rent, your mortgage, your car payment, your insurance. You see, all that negative stuff that we go to as human beings. But let's say being human, our mind can vacillate. So let's clear those thoughts and don't dwell in them, knowing that this is temporary. Because with the Four of Pentacles, it's saying you've been working really hard at this. You see how you're holding on to the pentacle. You're looking to regain your grounding stability. If it's financial, health, spiritual, love, relationship, physical, body. And it's covering your heart center, see? And it's also in your solar plexus. So it's something that's near and dear to your heart and feeling very empowered by. It's saying you've done a lot of the work. Yes, this card comes up as the miser card sometimes, but right now we're not talking about that. We're talking about what Spirit is saying. It's saying you've got a solid foundation. You see how one pentacle is under each foot and there's cement there? There is stability. This is a grounding energy, and this is the Sun in Capricorn. Hello, how much more business and integrity and responsibility can you get than Capricorn? That's ruled by Saturn. So these are lessons we're going through in life. Spirit is there to offer you whatever this is, whether it's health, wealth, luck, money, anything, vocation, trade. Spirit's right there. It's coming in. See, from the unseen to you. What you've got right now, you're holding on to. Good. Don't over-materialize, they're saying. Don't over-identify. Okay, so some of you are over-identifying with material things. Well, that's very Tauran and Venusian, you know, the physical bells and whistles. They're saying be careful not to over-identify with those things and put them closer to your heart than what's more important, which is love, health, okay, integrity. You do have a foothold on something, whether it is your vocation, trade, it's your art, your craft, you know, whatever this is, you've got an established rooted foundation there. You might not see because there's no growth in the cement, right? But you're not seeing the growth right now. It doesn't matter. They're saying you're not seeing it right now, but it's okay. It's coming. So you've got a foundation established here. You're rooted, see, and that's yellow. That's empowering. And the red, that's that root chakra there. So we know that you've got some grounding. Spirit is all around you. Oh man, are they wrapped around you? You just hold on right now. Hold on as if it's for dear life, to protect your heart the way you're feeling, your heart center, whatever the heart of the matter is for you, and the empowerment, okay? Love it, protect it. Don't over-identify with it if it is something third-dimensional, like if it's the house, the car, the jet ski, these things that you want, that money buys. It's more about holding on to the love, the feeling of your body, the grounding stability, the healing, all of those things. And the 4 is about those things that you know you need to complete you. And for many of you, all right, they're saying for many of you identifying with all right, they're saying third dimensional stuff, like you need that car to complete you. You need that boat, that house right now. They're saying it's just you're going to have to wait a little while longer on this. It's there. You've planted the seed. It's just not, it's not coming yet. And I know that's probably not what you want to hear. But right now they're saying just work on your heart center, Concentrate on staying grounded, because you're only going to align yourself with that which what you want is if you do the work with aligning yourself. Tune in your frequency and vibration to that thing you desire. Right now, you're not there. So work on you, getting yourself grounded and centered. See, it's like that prana energy coming for direct through spirit back to ground before it's going to blossom. And I'm not going to dwell on it because you have to do the work yourself. And I don't mean 60 hours a week. Do the work in the physical spirit, all right, for this to come to you. Then the Seven of Swords, I'm not really loving some of these cards, but you know, hey, this is how it goes. So this is our moon in Aquarius. That's not a very comfortable placement a lot of times because the moon is very emotional and Aquarius is very aloof, somewhat dismissive. The Seven, yeah, it's a number of taking control of a situation. So some of you feel like you got robbed. So whatever this is, like maybe you did suffer a loss of something tangible. And it was somebody who did this to you. But at the end of the day, everybody sees it for what it is. All right, and this person is never satisfied. See, they're already looking at the other two. Well, I got these 5. I want to go back for more. Maybe you were trying to buy that house or car or adopt a child or something and you thought you had it. And someone came in at the last minute and gave you bad news or stole it right from under you or whatever. Okay. And you're emotionally destroyed about this. It is what it is. Process this, they're saying. Like I said, everybody knows what this person did or this situation. The outcome is, at the end of the day, they see this for what it is. And you know what? You're right. This person doesn't have any remorse, they're saying, for what they've done. And this is their habit. This is their MO. These are people that come into our lives for a reason. We wish they didn't, but they do. And for some of you, if this is resonating with you, I really, my heart goes out to you. I've been there myself, like I said, in life, because it's upsetting you. And it's again with the swords. So with here, you feel robbed and cheated by something or somebody or something in your life, and you need to reground yourself. Now, 7 is that mystical number, and it is about grounding, control, and taking a stand for yourself. But it was something that needed to happen in your life right now. For you to see things as they really are. It's really affecting you where you can't sleep, you're feeling miserable, lost and alone, betrayed. Some of you are feeling very depressed about this, anxiety-ridden. And this is Mars in Gemini. Now, you know that Mars energy is that spiritual warrior energy. It's incentive, it's drive. But Gemini is the air. And fire and air are very combustible. So when you put that fiery energy and ideas, inspiration into that Gemini, which is Mercury, it's your minds, it's your thoughts. So you're putting all that fierce energy into negative thoughts and worry. You're feeling alone. You're feeling spirit turned their back on you. Well, they didn't. They're watching and they're sad with you, but they know this is something you wrote into your soul storyline for this to happen for whatever reason, for what's coming. It's a growth edge, and I know you don't want to hear that. Like I said, sometimes I don't want to either, but I know something good is coming out of this. I will tell you this will pass for you between June 1st and 10th, because this event has been starting already. This is here for April 21st to 30th. Some of this may have started, and for others of you, this is how you've been feeling since back in January, February. Whatever this was, and it's still wreaking havoc on you. The 9, it's almost over for you. It will be ending. You will be getting relief. You had to go through the process, the mourning, the grief, the guilt, whatever it was, okay, that you're going through, it is ending for you. And for others, it won't be until June 1st through June 10th. So some of you, this is still lingering right now. If it already hasn't shown relief, it's coming. And look, this is the 3rd week in a row we got this 6 of Wands. So Spirit's kind of in our face about this. This is really lingering energy with Jupiter in Leo. Now, Jupiter in Leo is the higher mind with Gemini, Mercury, and you know when I'm talking about the lower mind. The earthly mind is limited in the vessel, the body, the ego. With Jupiter, it's the higher mind. This is exploring other ideas, other philosophies, other paradigms. And the 6 is that balance energy. Okay, we want, because the wands is your energy, we want balance, the 6 of the wands. And with our brother sister sign of Leo is another fire sign. Leo's the heart of the matter. It is about generosity, sure. It's being bold and courageous, sure. It's about being seen. It's the ego, okay? So for a lot of you, whatever this is here has made you grow so much and change so much that people are seeing and applauding you. See, like this person was seen in a negative light as what they are, and we know what they are. But the way you handled the situation, even if it was a period of withdrawing and grieving, the people around you, look, they're all happy. They got their little sticks there. Yay, yay. They're happy for you. It is going to be a period for you with this green here of fertility and growth where nothing was growing for you here. It's the good news. You've been waiting for it. See the laurel wreath. You're celebrating the white horse of purity. Things have been purged. Okay, things are coming into life for you again. You're feeling from the depths of your despair, your crown glory. And you're going to feel like, wow, what did I just live through and achieve? And many of you will really see, like, this will start to pass in June for you. But this is the celebration, the happiness, where you realize what's going on, but everybody else does. That's August 12th to 22nd. You're going to feel like, yes, I've done it. I'm balanced again. I got my energy back. And everybody is seeing the changed person or the way I handled this. They're celebrating and applauding it. So put this in a snapshot of your life because it is a general reading. And then with the 7 of Wands, look at the succession we have, the 5 and the 4 here, the 7 and the 9. Same suit, same suit, same suit. Very different reading, very general reading. So let's see what Spirit's got for you if you could make this out. With the 7 of Wands, again, Mars energy. But this is Mars and Leo. So we have Mars in Leo, we had Mars in Gemini, we had Jupiter in Leo. Okay, so we're making a progression here because this is August 12th to 22nd. So this is following this. See, it's a progression. So whatever this is that you took the lead on or got the news, a celebration, you're feeling elated, you're feeling joy, you're feeling swollen with pride. With this is you're making a stand for yourself. People are recognizing the skill set in you, the growth in you, the established knowledge you have, energy. You know, and even though you look like you're on this precipice, you're sure-footed here. And all of these wands are up and around you. Now, some of you it's going to be like a competition or a challenge, but it's not bad. It's healthy competition. It's you showing your stuff. You know, that Mars energy. And then with Leo, I'm all that. Look at me. This is ego on the rise. I'm king of the hill. I'm top of the heap. You know, and I did this work. I deserve this. And here everybody else sees it with you. So this is really you feeling your oats. Recognition. Like I said, pride. You know, if you have like a vlog or a blog or a YouTube channel, this is success, notoriety, reputation, something with the sports even, you know, or your artwork, anything, because we have that Leo energy is creative energy, fun, recreation, play, sex for pleasure, children even. And then you have Aries is the male seed. So some of you, it even could be celebration and joy with the birth of a child, or it could be that you've established yourself in something creative or artistic and people are all looking for your services. They all want you. But look what you've come through to get here. And like I said, this is around August 2nd to 11th, August 12th to the 22nd. So there is some growth starting to happen. See the wands? Even though they're cut from the tree, there's growth. We're here, you gads, you had nothing. Now, with the 9 of Wands, we have the moon in Sag, different energy. This time is our emotions in Sagittarius. Here's our wounded warrior, all right, our soldier of fortune. You've been through the ringer, okay? Your physical body, your mental, your spiritual, okay? And now your emotional is being affected by this. So they're saying you've done a lot of work, a lot of success here. You've come through a lot of battles, a lot of struggles. And look how many you have won. And again, we have another 9. This 9 is the end of your misery in the way you're thinking, but this 9 is the end of the physical drain. Last week's video talked about you taking on too much work and a responsibility with something if you didn't see it. This is saying it's over now. You got it. You made it. This is around December 3rd to 12th, and we had talked about in the last week's reading, I feel like by the end of the year, for some of you, whatever that was resonating with will be ending. And this is victory. But they're saying you do need to take that pause, like last week's reading said with the 4 of Swords. You need to take a pause. Rest. How good of a adversary or how strong will you be at whatever is coming in your life if you don't tend to you first? that's what the Four of Swords was saying, rest and relaxation. And the Two of Swords was saying you're armed with everything you need, but if you stay blinded to it or stuck on stupid in the mental realm, how can you win? Well, this card is saying take a knee, take a breath, take a pause, rest yourself. Okay, get the strength you need for that one final push, whatever this endeavor is in your life, because you will win it. Oh, I put that there. That was there. Wow, so look at these interesting progression here. And this is you making the stand for yourself. So that's beautiful. I love to see that. Again, this may not resonate with everyone, but try and put it in a snapshot of your life of what it is. If you have any questions, like if only certain parts of it they're saying make sense to you, you could put it in the comments and I'll try and see if they, when they give me stuff, sometimes you guys write me a comment, and if I get something from Spirit, I answer right away and I let you know. So I hope this reading does give you some help, guidance, and peace. I know it's a lot of mixed energy here. But hopefully with the help of God, that it gives you some strength and some guidance and some peace. And as always, I wish you the best.